Look guys, I'm in Vegas! Woo! This is my view from my room. Isn't it so awesome? So pretty. I am at the Bellagio and that's the pool. I was just there. I was there! Right there! Hey guys, so lighting and setup might be a little weird, but I'm right now in a hotel. I don't have my tripod with me because I couldn't fit into my suitcase. And I'm in Vegas until Tuesday, and I still want to make videos for you guys because I just do. I've been vlogging a ton. Vlogs will be up soon, but I also want to do like some sit-down videos, some story time videos, just to like let you guys know what's been going on in the wonderfully terrible life of Stepanka. And lots of crazy things have been happening, and I've actually been wondering, should I make videos about it? Should I tell you guys what I've been up to? Will I lose subscribers over the crazy things that I've been doing? And the answer to that is probably yes, I will. But honestly, like, I'm at this stage in my channel where I feel like I just want to be me. Like, I'm not saying I haven't been myself on my channel, because I have. I've always, you know, showcased my personality and like my weirdness. But, you know, there's like certain things that I do that, you know, I myself know I'm not proud of, but I still want to be able to tell you guys about it because, you know, it's life, and at the end of the day, when I'm like 90 and dying, I'm not really gonna care what people thought about me taking a bubble bath with a 40-year-old. Okay, well, that leads me into this story time, and that is the best date ever. I went on a date a couple weeks ago, or maybe a week ago, or I don't know, because I'm really bad at timelines, but I went on a date with this guy that I met on Tinder legit like a year ago, and we had a date, kind of, like we met up, but I think he didn't really like me because I thought he thought I was like crazy or something. Like, I don't know, he's just like being an asshole kind of, in a way, I think. But we ended up still kind of talking after the date, but we never ended up hanging out again. And I could never really figure out why. Was it because he didn't like me? Was I not cool? Was it something I said? Did I smell bad? I don't know, but I wasn't gonna like overanalyze it or anything because I wasn't like in love with him or anything. So I just kind of moved on, and he would text me. He would always text me first. I'd never be the one to like initiate conversation with him. He would always text me, and he was very curious about my life. And at one point I was disclosing a lot of information to him, like about my entire situation with Jim, the guy that was married, and he was like very fascinated by it. Was always asking me questions about my relationship with this guy, and I was just confused. I was like, I'm seeing somebody, and we went on a Tinder date like a while ago, and you're still talking to me, and you're pretty interested in my current relationship. I mean, to this day, I still have not figured this man out. He's very different. He's a very different person. But he's nice, but anyway, so he lives in Los Angeles. Couple weeks ago, he found himself in New York City. He let me know, and I was like, oh, we should hang out. But in the back of my head, I'm like, we're not gonna hang out. Like, you know when you say, that's shady. Shady things people do, number 27. Saying that you want to hang out with them when you really don't have any intentions of hanging out with them. But somehow I actually did end up hanging out with him because I ended up like being bored that night. Is that a good enough excuse? So we like ended up meeting up the first time. First time we hung out, we just like had drinks, and like we went and got Mexican food, and it was fun, it was cool. And then after that I was like, okay, I'm probably never gonna see him again. Okay, fast forward 3 days later, I was like, you know what, let's hang out again, let's go out again, because like, why not? He's still in New York City. I don't know when I'm ever gonna see him again. I had a pretty good time with him the first night. So we ended up going out on another date, if you could even call it that. But I am so glad I did. And of course, the title of this video is the best date ever. And honestly, it was one of the best dates I have ever been on. First of all, he didn't even ask me to like split the bill or anything. He just like paid for everything. No questions asked, which I really appreciate. I know that in this day and age, women really like to feel like they're equal and they want to split the bill or pay for it. I'm sorry, I don't. I like it when guys pay for the bill, but it's also my own prerogative. Like, if you're not cool with that, that's fine. Like, you can do that in your own relationship Personally, I like it when the guy pays for me. I like it when guys hold doors open for me. I like guys who take their jacket and put it over a puddle and let me walk over it. That's literally never happened to me. But if it did, I'd question that man's life goals, because what are you doing putting your jacket in a puddle? That's such a waste of money, dude. Come on, like, pick me up instead. So anyways, so we ended up going to a pizza place, and not just any pizza place. We went to like the best pizza place in New York City, one of my favorite places, and we had a really good seat too. Like, we had it all the way in the back of the restaurant, like away from everybody. Wine was bae, food was bae was bae, and just everything about the whole entire situation was great. And I felt myself for like the first time in my life being able to sit down on a date and just shut my mouth and listen to somebody and actually be amused by what they were saying. And he was a very great conversationalist, and we were having the weirdest conversations about like the weirdest things, but it was just so fun to talk to him, and I felt like he was really listening to me, and I was really listening to him, and I really felt like we were in tune with each other at that moment. Maybe it was the Prosecco. I think potentially 75% of it was the Prosecco, but 25% was like an actual like chemistry and connection. So then afterwards, you know, when you have good pizza and good conversation with somebody, there's only one thing you can do after that, and that's go back to their hotel room and take a bubble bath with them. Just what happened because I don't know why. I don't know why. At one point I was like sitting in his bathtub in his hotel room, and by the way, that's all that happened, but at one point I was like, this is really weird. This is the weirdest thing I've ever done in my entire life, but I just rolled with it. I just went with it, and it was fun. It was really, really fun, and I hadn't taken a bubble bath in a really long time, and I forgot how fun bubble baths were, and I smelled really good afterwards, and I felt good about the whole entire situation. You know, sometimes when you like have a random hookup with somebody, you feel dirty afterwards. Well, this time I was like, I smell like eucalyptus and lavender, and I'm feeling great because I just had pizza. So afterwards, we texted a few times. He went back to Los Angeles. Don't know when I'll ever see him again. But yeah, it was cool. And it also goes to show that a good date doesn't just mean that a relationship has to result from it. A good date doesn't mean that you and that person are going to be madly in love after that. A good date can just be exactly that, a good date. Sometimes you can just have a good time with somebody, no expectations, no strings attached, and you both can just like walk away from it and be like, that was great pizza, and that was a great bubble bath, and I feel good, and I'm ready to move on with my life and do other things. So yeah, that was the best date I ever had on Tinder. And probably like in general as well, because it was a really fun date, and I left the date feeling great and feeling happy, and I am still very happy. I'm in Vegas right now, and I'm looking at the Vegas skyline right now, and it's just so lovely. And I'm going to see Britney Spears today with my friend Amanda Marie, who's also a YouTuber here on YouTube. Go follow her, go subscribe to her channel. I'll leave it all in the description box below. You guys can go check her out. She's like super obsessed with Britney Spears, and she's the best person to go see Britney Spears with, and I'm so happy I'm going to see it with her. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Sorry about the weird setup, weird lighting, just weird everything in general, especially this video. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye! I love you.